What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel on this very chilly fall day here in New England. Going on, continuing with the subscriber requested course. This is actually what's going on here with the R10. I'm gonna wake it up. Actually, second day in a row. So yesterday I filmed the new iron reveal, and I played a course of my choosing back here, and I said today was going to be 20 degrees colder, and it is in fact that. I think it's before I came out here I checked, it was 42 degrees with a real feel of 35, I think it was. So not exactly the warmest out here. Still a little bit sore from yesterday, and with the cold weather here, had to get out some of the colder gear. All that to say, distances are going to be down. I'm not going to be trying to clobber the ball by any means, just kind of smooth, easy swings, and make our way through this course and possibly one more after. But hopefully, again, I'm trying out the beanie. First time doing this, I think, on the channel. I used to wear that fluffy hat because I could clip the mic on. I actually have a headband on right here that I found, and I have the mic clipped to the side. So I did a little bit of a test. I know with the wind, I'm trying to speak a little bit louder without screaming, but I think it's a little bit further away, but the mic's clipped on the side. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. But as for today's course, we are playing Willow Lakes golf club or golf course. This is in Bellevue, Nebraska, courtesy of the subscriber by the name of Zacho HRT. I just call him Zach. Zach has given us a few requests before. So Zach said for this one, another fun course is Willow Lakes in Bellevue, Nebraska, and is the home of, I had to look this up for the pronunciation, Offutt AFB, which was Offutt Air Force Base. This course was designed by Robert Trent Jones and was made for the headquarters of Strategic Air Command. It also hosted a few PGA Pro-Ams in the late 70s and early 80s. Plays almost 6,900 yards and is sloped at 132. Again, a very tight course, but plays a little more open on Home Tee Hero. So probably not the best day to be doing this, but I did want to mention, I did look it up when I was going through. I picked the furthest back tee boxes. I don't know if Zach got the slope rating from Home Tee Hero or if they just matched it up, but it was 132 in Home Tee Hero as well. So we're going to give this a go. Shout out again to Zach for the request. Like I said, I took, my hands are freezing. I probably should have wore pants. I didn't feel like going back inside after I came out here, but hopefully the leggings will keep me warm. And after 5-6 holes, maybe with this thick flannel, this is a fleeced flannel, there's like lining on the inside. Hopefully I get a little bit of a sweat going, but took only about 6 pitching wedge shots before just to warm up. I was actually hitting it decent. I'm not super sore from yesterday, but I can still feel a little bit of the lower back. We'll see how it goes throughout this round and possibly into the next one. But like always, Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand. Got a bunch of stupid leaves all over the place. I gotta do the leaves again in a couple days. They're probably about 75% down. I'm hesitant to, I spent a bunch of time, I wasn't recording anything, but I took the leaf blower out, cleaned all this up, did the whole yard, and then, like I said, like a couple days later, it looked like I never even did it anymore. So I'll probably just wait until all the leaves come down, do this really good one time. I actually have an extra bag of mulch over there. I'll probably top dress this just to give it some new color. And then after that, it's going to be some snow coming up. So Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, Country Club Elite mat, DIY stance mat, Callaway Super Fast balls, my classic rubber tee, 10x7 nets, and Home Tee Hero you're seeing within the Garmin Golf app. So after all that talking, without further ado, let's get into it here. First hole, par 4, 402. Gonna aim right there. And these first couple driver swings, maybe all of them, are gonna be interesting. Ugh. That was very slow. Not terrible contact though. I'm actually gonna look that up. I want to see how slow that was. That was actually right down the middle. Nice little draw on that. Not very far, but that may have been below 100 miles an hour on club speed. That felt really slow. 99, 142. Again, I think those are low just because I hit up on it though. Again, I think the speed numbers are a little bit low considering I have to go up to 5,200 feet on the altitude, but it is what it is. Still wasn't very quick. All right, second shot into this. I apologize in advance for all the nose sniffles and everything else, but kind of comes with the territory when it's 30 degrees out. Second shot, 139 up 7, so I'm gonna go 9 iron. Again, this is played. I did the driving range just for the stock yardages yesterday with the new irons. Played one somewhat local course around here, Laurel Lane. You guys should be seeing that. This should be the video after that. So this is only my second round playing with these new irons with Home Tee Hero. Going 9 iron. Hopefully just somewhat easy, smoothish swing. Thin and right. We'll see. I got 132 out of it. That's more of like a pitching wedge distance. We'll see. Like I said, hopefully after like maybe I'm thinking 4, 5, 6 holes, maybe even the whole front 9, I get back to closer to some of my stock yardages I saw from yesterday when it was 20 degrees warmer. But that was about a club short there. Granted, I'm not swinging super quick just yet, but second hole, par 4, 392, down 9 yards, nice and straight. Let's see if we can find the center of the club face again and put something out there. Take advantage of the 9 yards of downslope. Honestly, it's so cold. I'm having a tough time telling where I'm hitting these. My hands are kind of numb. That felt like out to the right. Looks like it's coming back though. My hands are so cold, I'm having a tough time of knowing where I hit these on the club face. And I was thinking too, luckily I didn't hit any super horrendous ones for my 6 warm-up shots, but with these P770s, specifically also the P790s, a little bit smaller, a little bit less forgiving. They give you more feedback on off-center hits, so those could, similar to if any of you guys played like baseball or whatever back in the day, when you hit something like low on the bat, it like vibrates through your hands. I have a feeling if I catch a couple not so great ones, that could vibrate through my hands and kind of be a little bit on the painful side, being so cold out here. But hopefully we just flush everything mostly out of the middle. Not that that's gonna happen, but 119 left into this green, down 4. So 115, gonna go full approach wedge. We'll see if we get this there. Usually I play this from, granted, very limited testing, but right about 115 on a full swing. It's 51 degrees, so the club that is. Oh, that was thin and toey and left. We'll see. Get down. All right, not the best strike in the world, but we are on. Third hole, par 3. I was debating, I had this mic, it's on the left side of my head, usually like where my other mic is when I wear actual hats. I was debating putting it right in the middle of my forehead, but that would probably be, when I did a quick little mic test, 1, 2, it didn't seem like it was that much louder, so it would probably look pretty goofy and kind of distracting you guys watching it, so I just left it on the side. Third hole, par 3, 152, down 3. We got water short too. I guess we'll go 9. Hopefully we can get it there. Been seeing about 150 out of this 9, and we're gonna need most of that. A little bit thin, but I struck it. It was middle of the club face. Should be decent. Ooh, pretty good shot. Again, a little bit thin, but I have been working a little bit on flighting the irons down a little bit, working on a little bit better compression. So that was on the lower side, but kind of in the direction I kind of want to go, I guess. Fourth hole, par 5, 529. We're 1 under. Long hole. I guess we'll leave it there. I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, but it's supposed to be rain all day tomorrow, so I figured at least while the sun's kind of somewhat out, it's freezing out here, but at least it's not raining, get 2 more videos recorded. That was Healy up the left. That could be tree trouble. Like I mentioned yesterday, I switched over back to the extra stiff shaft here. This thing feels like an absolute board with me swinging slower and so cold. It just feels like there's absolutely no give to it. I do like that with the irons, which is why I went back to the extra stiff. I'm a big fan of the heavier 100 and, what are these things? Dynamic Gold, 105 gram extra stiff in all the irons. I do like that, so I figured might as well go back to the shaft that came with the driver. In any event, second shot, 287. I'm just gonna go 4 hybrid and play something. It's telling me to go 242, which usually play this club to about 245 or so. Don't know if we're gonna get quite that right now, but just playing the 4 hybrid up there somewhere, give ourselves like a wedge into this green. Oh, heavy and right. That's gonna be not great, but all right. About 20 yards short, but it's in play and we're not in the water. 61 yards left, up 162, so still experimenting with this. Because I have the irons, I got the combo set again, 4, 5, and 6 of the P790s, 7 through approach wedge are P770s, and this approach wedge is 51 degrees, like I said before. I took my old 52 completely out of the bag, so this is a little bit of an experimentation with, like I said, about 115, 120 when I swing this full, and then these like choke down shots are still a little bit of an experiment. But let's see if we can get 61-ish out of this. Should be about that. Swung pretty easy. Wow. Or not. Good contact though. That was just like a millimeter or 2 toey. That was right where I wanted in the sweet spot. That thing came out kind of hot. Clearly, I got work to do on the distance control. Still. Alright, 20 yards left. Plus another 2, 22. I guess we'll go 60. Might be a little bit strong again. Sit. Yeah. I think I'm overcompensating with this cold weather and still being a little bit sore and whatnot. Putting a little bit too much on it, thinking I'm coming up short on everything. Gotta take that into account these next couple holes, or the rest of the round, I guess. Alright, bogey on that one, we gave one back. Back to even. 5th hole, par 4, 371. See if we can flight this a little bit higher. Nope, that was even lower and more heely to the left. That was really bad. That could be wet. Wow, man, I thought that was gonna be so far left we were gonna get away with it. 204 into the water, yikes. Well, that's not what we were looking for. Now we got some work to do. So, Gonna need a good 4 hybrid here. Still been leaving the 3 wood and really the 3 hybrid in the bag, but we got 323 yards left to this hole. Plus we're in the rough, so it's gonna play an extra 32.3 yards longer. So we need like 350, 360, which obviously isn't gonna happen, but just going 4 hybrid up there. Have like a mid to long iron into this green. Oh, that was really thin too, toey and right. Right underneath the tree. Gotta love it. Hit a couple decent ones to start it off, but now the wheels are already coming off. 4 holes in. All right, 145, and we're in the rough, so we need another 14.5, so that puts us at 155, like 160. I'm gonna go 8 iron. Pulled it left, a little bit high on the face, a little bit toey. Bounce right, bounce right. Oh, right on the edge. This is gonna be an ugly score. All right, 12 yards down 1, and we're in the rough, so that kind of cancels each other out. Basically, we need 12 yards, going 60 degree. Kind of drop kicked it. And it looks like we got a second chance at it. That was going to be a tad long right. That would have been heavy in real life, but again with the mat, sometimes you catch it heavy and the club just skips off of it, obviously, versus digging into the turf. See if we can hit a little bit better than that on this one. That was better. Still probably more, that's probably closer to 15 or 20. Looks like Garmin still didn't like that one. I wonder, I didn't have really any issues yesterday. I wonder if some of these leaves are messing with it a little bit. I did ground the club before both of those, so not sure. Pushed it right. That one should register. Still gonna be long right, but that might be what? Double or a triple? I don't even want to look at this. Yikes. Triple. There goes the scorecard. Alright, 6th hole par 4. Like I said, I came out here with 2 subscriber requested courses. This one seemed like the more challenging out of the 2, so I figured I'd play this first. I don't know if that's a good decision or not so far. I thought maybe come out, play a little bit better the first round, and then kind of get more fatigued and tired for the second one. Maybe I should have warmed up with the easier one first. All right, 425, par 4, 6th hole, 3 over. We're gonna favor this right side because there's water over there. That could be wet. That's headed left. Luckily we aimed right, but oh no, not again. Yikes. Overcompensating. Worried about losing the ball right, and I'm duck hooking them left. 2 terrible tee shots in a row, and now we got work to do again. And we're behind this tree. So we're gonna have to bail out a little bit to the right. I'm just gonna blast 4 hybrid through there. Pretty decent chance we catch this tree no matter what I do. much straighter, but still thin. It's gonna be up the right. It's coming back a little bit though. At least we're in play and dry. All right, 63, up 1, going another approach wedge shot. We'll see. That came off hot again. That might be long again. All right, better distance. Wasn't sure on that, but I tried to take a little bit off compared to last time, and I choked a little bit further down. That was a little bit better distance control, although as soon as I hit it, I had no idea where it was going. Bogey, I mean, I guess for having the ball in the water off the tee, could be worse, but what does that bring us to 4 over? It does. All right, 4 over through 6, 7th hole par 3, 192. What am I gonna hit here? I have been seeing close to 190 out of the 7, but I don't think that's gonna happen right now. So I'm gonna go 6 iron. Like I mentioned, 456 P790, and then it goes back to the, or goes down to the P770s at 7 iron. A little bit smaller heads. Heavy out to the right. That's probably gonna be short right. Oh, it's coming back though. All right, barely got it there. I was hitting this club like 200-ish yesterday. As granted, I hit that heavy, but 184 out of a 6 iron. Eighth hole par 4. 396. Dog leg right. We'll aim right there, I guess. Let's see if I can not duck hook one off the tee. I was feeling all right about my decision of going back to this longer actual driver shaft extra stiff, but it's crazy how from day to day it can just go from not too bad to horrendous, like overnight. A little bit better. That's still going to be headed left, but all right. Just creeped into the rough. 164 up 2, and we need another 16 and a half on top of that. So 166, 176, like 180. So cold, my brain can't even do the math. Like 182, I think. I'm gonna go, I guess 7. I'm gonna get over this tree. We'll see what happens here. That's gonna be, felt like that came out right, but Garmin had that reading coming back. We'll take it. It's a little bit high in the face, a little bit towards the heel. Not terrible though. I gotta move to Florida. I missed the warmth already. We haven't even had any snow yet. All right, 9th hole par 5, 4 over, 483. We're gonna favor this right side over there. I am really enjoying, like I said yesterday, I am enjoying hitting these new clubs. It's about as low on the face as you can hit it. 206 into the bunker. I used to hit my 7-iron almost that far. With those Sim 2s. It's only been like 3 times since I've hit this driver. This is the 3rd time, I think, since I switched it over. 3-4 times maybe. I'm already missing that 3-wood shaft. The stiff compared to the extra stiff, but all right, what are we gonna do here? We're in the bunker, we got a tree in front of us, we got water short. It's telling us to go 191 down 2, but out of the bunker, that's gonna be an extra almost 60 yards. Well, I guess I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna go 3 hybrid, and hopefully we get lucky with this tree and going over the water. I was gonna aim further right, but then that brings, I don't know, I guess we'll leave it there. We'll see what happens. This could be asking for trouble, but it kills me just to lay up like 50 yards out of this thing. Probably a better move, but we'll see what happens with this. I'm gonna give this one an extra little oomph. Oh, that was so heavy and left. Sit. Well, we laid up 116-yard layup with a 3 hybrid. Not exactly what we were trying to do, but I guess all things considered, it's dry. That was terrible. All right, still in the rough, 167, up 3, so we're at 170, plus another, we'll call it 17, so 187. I'm gonna go back to the 6 again, I guess. I think right now, I'm like a club down. Between the cold, the fatigue, and how I'm hitting it so far. I'm gonna have to miss a couple 10-15 yards long to start going back. Heavy and left. That's really bad. Going from bad to worse here. All right, 30 yards on the dot. I like that number. We're going 56. Let's see if we can atone for some sins here. Put this relatively close. Left it a little bit out to the right. Oh, landed right next to the pin though. Decent shot. That was pretty much what we were looking for. Put a little bit too much on it, but bogey. Grab some water quick. Probably should have checked the camera before. Sometimes with the cold weather, it makes the electronics out here act up, but seems like we're all right so far. I remember last year when I was out here in the snow and whatnot, there was a couple rounds where I think the cold weather just, it didn't completely fry the stuff, but battery life obviously goes way down, and then there was a couple times where stuff just didn't save and it got corrupted, I think just from the cold weather. But, all right, 5 over through 9. Onto the back 9, 10th hole par 4. Days like this, definitely not suited. I may end up having to do a little bit of a switch. I don't love going back and forth. I just kind of went back to this, but maybe with the colder weather for the winter time, maybe go to stiff on the driver shaft and then when it's warmer out, when I'm swinging quicker, go back to the extra stiff. But it feels like this, the way I'm swinging it right now, I don't know if the extra stiff is suiting me. Oh, hopefully Garmin didn't read that. Up the left, or not. Slight misread there, I think. That one it wasn't horrendous, but that one felt kind of lower and up the left. Garmin read that pretty much down the middle, if not a little bit of a fade, so I think a little bit of a misread to our benefit there, but all right, 168 down 2. 166, I guess we're gonna go 8 iron. I did swing a little bit harder on that one, but a little bit high on the face. Halfway decent strike, but pulled it left. All things considered, I hate seeing the ball as a notorious slicer, as I'm sure a lot of you are and can relate. I hate seeing the ball high spinny and right, losing it right. I'd much rather pull it left like that, although not a great shot. We missed the green and we're in a bunker. I'd rather have that as the miss than losing them high spinny short and right. I hate seeing that ball flight. 15 yards, up 1 out of the bunker, so we need at least another 3, probably close to like 6. So we're gonna go 60 degree. I'm gonna play this about 20-25 yards, I think. See what happens out of this bunker. Pulled that left as well, but all right, that came out real soft. That +1 saved us there. 11th hole, par 3. 179. I guess we'll go 7 iron. Again, I'm probably about a whole club short right now. This 7 iron might not even get there. Oh, that's left of left. Don't go in the water. Well, that's a a 30-yard pull to the left. So much for the extra consistency with these extra stiff shafts. It's definitely the user, not the equipment, going on right now. But 30 yards in the rough, up 1, so 31, another 3, 30, 35. We're gonna go 56. Should be decent, maybe on the long side. Go in. Oh, all right, better shot there. At least I know, though, generally speaking, from what I've read online, what I've seen, if a driver and throughout your bag, if the flex and the shafts are too stiff, generally you're gonna be low and right, and if they're too flexible, you're gonna miss them. You're gonna pull everything left. So at least I mean, these pulls aren't great, but at least I'm able to kind of get the club through with enough speed to not just have everything come out low and right, but not exactly the greatest swings in the world here, to say the least. 12th hole, par 5. We got water over there on the left. So we're gonna go out to these trees. An indoor simulator would be pretty nice right about now. Alright, left that one out to the right, but at least it won't bring the water into play. Garmin had that coming back left a lot. I don't know about that. That one definitely started right, and I had that staying right. Garmin had that coming back left a good amount. Alright, somehow we're in the middle of the fairway. I think that was another misread to our benefit, but 245. Gonna go for hybrid, see what happens. Don't know if we're gonna be able to get it there, but toey right, thin, bad, bad, bad. All right, 48, and we're in the rough, so we can call it another 5 on top of that. Gonna go, hopefully a controlled approach wedge here, right around 50 yards. Thin, Healy, might work out though. Go. All right. Thin to win. Birdie. I was thinking I brought 2 water bottles out here with this colder weather. The days of sweating my butt off and needing Gatorade to hydrate, I think, are behind me. Realistically, I should have like probably hot chocolate or coffee out here in like a thermos. All right, 4 over through 12, 13th hole, par 5. We got water short left, we got water long right, if I can talk. Oh no. That might be water. Hopefully it gets over it. Go. All right, that was horrendous. That's frustrating with driver. Oh man, when that wind picks up, it is just brutal. So we're right behind these trees. We're gonna have to bail out a little bit to the right. 220 right there, plus another, we're in the rough, so another 30 something yards on top of that. I'm gonna go 3 hybrid and just rip something, hopefully low and right. Heavy, but it was low and right. I don't think I've hit a good hybrid yet. We're in play though. All right, 137 up 1. Usually this would be a good pitching wedge distance. I think I'm gonna go soft 9 instead. Been seeing about 135 or so with my pitching wedge, but I'm just gonna choke down about an inch or so on the 9, get a smooth swing in here. Oh, and I thin it left. Get lucky. And we did. Jeez. So I'm already a club short, and I'm trying to swing easy, and it's just not working out. Maybe I need to take some bigger hacks at it. I don't know. 14th hole, par 4. On the bright side, if I can piece together a halfway decent round in these type of conditions and obviously keep practicing throughout the winter, I think my game will benefit going forward. Obviously, the more you play, but it's kind of days like this when you're not feeling great and you have stuff kind of going against you. If you can still piece together a round when you come out and you're feeling good, should make the good days even better, I think, but there's a lot of ifs in there. All right, going driver. Middle of the club face would be nice here. A little bit closer, still low. It's gonna be low up the left, but Garmin read that one right, unfortunately. Low left into the bunker. All right, we got some work to do. 154 up 1, so 155. 20% is going to be another 30 yards. So 185. I'm going to go 6. Hit a little bit better, but I pulled it left and I caught it a little heavy. It's probably gonna be short left. Granted, we were out of the bunker, but 136. You gotta add the 20%, but 136 for a 6-iron. 21 yards from one bunker to the other. Probably at least another 5 yards on this. I'm gonna go 56. Played it about 25, 30 yards here. Pretty straight. We'll see if I got the distance right. That has a chance. Nope. How is it always the ones that I feel like I hit decent, they're outside the inner circle, and the ones that I don't hit great are inner circle and sometimes even go in? Someone tell me how that works out. All right, 5 over through 14, 15th hole, par 3, 168, up 1. I'm gonna go 7. I'm going a full club up. Usually this would be like 8-iron territory. Thin and left, we'll see. It's gonna have to get down just a little bit. I hit that halfway decent, but yeah, a little bit long. A little bit better distance on it, but unfortunately, when you grab an extra club and you hit it halfway decent, that's what happens. Still wasn't a great strike, but ooh, back-to-back par 3s. 16 par 3, 164, down 1. So we're gonna go 8-iron, I guess. Thin again. Thin, toey, and left. Another +3. I must say, I didn't have very high expectations coming out here, but this is a little bit worse than expected, and distance is way down. I'm not striking the ball well at all, but this is kind of demoralizing. 17th hole, par 4, 7 over, 301. Gotta get up and over these trees. I'm gonna give this a ride. At this point, we got nothing to lose. We need to get it up and over these trees. A little bit quicker, left it out to the right though. Garmin had that coming back left. At least that was better. I guess we'll check the speed on that one. That one I swung a little bit harder. Lower back is definitely feeling it. 104, 150. Still think, again, those are a little bit low considering my weather setting issues, but all right, 46 yards in the rough. Need right around 50. Going approach wedge. A little bit thin, a little bit left. Right out the middle of the club face though, so we got it there, kind of. Par. All right, well, hasn't been pretty, but we made it. 18th hole, par 5. 514 yards. Nice and short finishing hole, huh? Nice and narrow, too. We got trees left, we got trees right. Kind of worked out last time, I guess. We'll give this one a little bit of a ripperoo again. I don't know what that was. I don't know, did I hit a leaf when I came through? So I heard something when I came through. I think I might have caught a leaf or something. That sounded weird. 278 though. That's probably similar, obviously similar distance. That was about the same as the other swing. I've been trying to focus more on keeping my head down. All right, 2 decent drives, I guess, compared to the other ones. 246 left. Let's see if we can finally hit a decent 4 hybrid. Possibly sneak out of here with a birdie. Kind of swung out of my shoes on that. That's just low up the middle. We'll see. Might roll up. Go, go, go. Nope. At least it was straight, but that was pretty thin. Don't deserve to be on the green with that. Those hybrids might be staying in the bag for if I play another round after this. Still got a birdie opportunity though. We're hitting 3 into a par 3. 17 yards, gonna go 60 degree. I actually have an eagle opportunity if I put this in. Low likelihood, but inner circle, we got a bird. Oh, and I skull it right. Stay on the green. I didn't swing very hard, but that was pretty bad. That's stay on 27 yards with a 60. +2. All right, it's gonna be a par. All right, folks, let's take a look at this. Somehow we kept it under 80, but from Willow Lakes Golf Course in Bellevue, Nebraska. Again, courtesy of Zacho HRT. Shout out to Zach for another fun request here. This was a bit of a challenge based on these conditions out here today, but we made it through. 41 on the front, a little bit better on the back, 38. We had only 2 birdies, a bunch of bogeys, some pars, and then that 5th hole really hurt. I think that was one of the ones with the water. We put 2 in the water off the tee back to back. It was a triple bogey on 5. 6 out of 13 fairways somehow, just below 50%. Would like to be 7 plus. 9 out of 18 greens in regulation, that's right at 50%. We want to be, like I've always said, 75% is the goal or higher for fairways and greens in regulation, and then 30 putts. We had some 3 putts in there, which killed it. We had a couple 1 putts, but 30 putts is a little bit on the high side, but it is what it is. Not too bad. So shout out to all the veterans out there, all those Air Force people that have played this course. Again, shout out to Zach for the request. I'm going to go ahead and reset things here, warm up, maybe do some jumping jacks, play one more, and then that'll probably be it for the next couple days. Rain all day tomorrow. I'm not sure what the next couple days look like after that, but yeah, it is what it is. Not the best out here, but what's that saying? Bad day golfing beats a good day anywhere else, something like that. So could always be worse. We got out here, we played, we got some swings in, got a couple good swings, mostly bad and mediocre swings, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Anyone else out there like Zach has a request you want to see me play, give me the name of the course and the location, and then preferably like Zach, he did a great job telling me the background here with the slope and the background of this course. So just let me know down in the comments, name of the course, location. I'll double check it within Home Tee Hero. Very high likelihood. I don't know if there's been under probably 5 that I've ever looked up that haven't been on here, but that's what I have. So gonna reset things here, play one more subscriber requested course. Hopefully I keep it under 90 for the next one, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.